Something I've been noticing recently is that I am always late when it comes to making videos on game updates. I mean, my goodness, it took me over 2 weeks to talk about the Rakta update for Blade and Sorcery. And it seems like this trend of being late to the party is going to continue, because a couple weeks ago, Forefront released an update that added new maps, new sniper rifles, which I was very excited for, and seemingly a new type of player. Unfortunately, however, that new type of player is the worst kind.
Oh, I don't have cover. That guy was using a handgun. You know, there's just a level of disrespect. Just kill this man. For goodness sake, kill him. Die. That is not our tank. Bro, what is with the lag? Bro, what is with the lag? That guy definitely just missed a sniper shot 100%.
My first goal when I booted Forefront back up was to get my grubby gamer hands on the new sniper rifles. But not just any of the new sniper rifles, no. I wanted to get the Behemoth, which is basically just an anti-material rifle. The only problem was to unlock it, I would have to get to a higher sniper level. And if you're a Forefront player, then you know that leveling up is kind of like driving to the grocery store with your grandma. It's slow, boring, and all the other people on the road are angry at you.
I want this big boy gun so bad. And leveling up is just so slow.
But I still desperately wanted that rifle, so I started grinding. And that was when I discovered the aforementioned new brand of player, the hardcore competitives.
I am sorry? Dude, there's no red line. Look, I'm looking everywhere. There's no red line. Where'd he shoot me from? No! Dude, oh, I'm so angry, I paused the menu. I shot that man in the knee. If I had to wager a guess, I'd say his adventuring days are over.
Back when I first played this game, I actually really liked the community. It didn't matter what team you were on, people would congratulate you for a good game. They also seemed to always try to help new players if they asked, and no one ever really raged out that hard. Well, you know, except for the children, but that's just kind of the status quo for them. And on top of people just being nice, the other thing was that when I first started playing, the game was pretty new, so everyone was basically at the same skill level. But now, unfortunately, almost everyone who plays this game is a hardcore rager. One time I asked my squad what they thought of the new update, and all three of them, almost perfectly synchronized, told me to shut the F up, and then immediately went into a rage baby fit because the enemy captured one of our points. And I feel like it's irrelevant to mention that all of these people sounded like adults.
Perfect. 266 ping. Beautiful. Holy crap! Huh. That was a full-blown jump scare. Holy moly! Show your head to me, please. Let me see that balding gamer head of yours. I just killed the pilot of a helicopter. Now, granted, he was kind of just hovering there, so that makes it, you know, a bit easier, but
eventually, though, I managed to kill enough hardcore gamers to unlock the Behemoth. And let me tell you, this thing hits like a nuke. Or at least in comparison to the other rifles. You still have to shoot an enemy 2 times in the chest for them to actually die.
Whoa, where'd he go? Slippery guy, I still got him!
Which I would say is a bit underwhelming, considering the fact that the Behemoth is literally an anti-material rifle. You know, the gun designed to vaporize metal. But even with the slight disappointment, I was able to rack up the kills with this rifle. I went from barely being able to kill an enemy every 30 minutes to getting a perfect headshot every single respawn.
I killed that dude from 280 meters away. Wow, that is the best I've ever done. This gun is the most amazing thing. We're dead. I swear I didn't look through the scope for that. Dude, I couldn't even see him. There was too much smoke.
It was some time after getting the Behemoth that I started to notice something. I was getting really angry whenever I died. And it wasn't just that irrational, visceral anger you get whenever you die in a video game. No, there was a reason I was getting so mad. And the reason was because of who kept killing me. You see, 9 times out of 8, the person who killed me was an assaulter. And also 9 times out of 8, that assaulter was shooting me from so far away that they were barely visible in my 16 times sniper scope. scope. Now, in most games, if you use an assault rifle, the bullets don't go dead straight, because the gun is meant for speed, not accuracy. In Forefront, however, the assault rifle, for whatever reason, is more accurate than the sniper rifles. And just as a little turd on top, they also do more damage. If you cross paths with an assaulter, it's literally like crossing paths with an agent from the Matrix. The only difference is that with an agent, you can try to run away.
Dude, I'm pissed off. Yeah, as soon as I see an assaulter, I just know, alright, I'm dead. Because assaulters are just... You can't do anything. If you see an assaulter, no, you're dead. There's just nothing you can do. See, like that. He shouldn't be able to that easily shoot me in the head from that distance. With something that is not even a sniper rifle, alright?
With all I've said in this video, you might be thinking that I didn't enjoy my time playing this game again. But I actually did have a lot of fun. It's just that fun was kind of weighed down by all the problems. Which is why I've decided to list off a few ways to solve some of the issues I ran into. And believe it or not, I'm actually the perfect person to do this, because no one's going to actually listen to what I have to say, and instead are just going to tell me to get good in the comment section.
You know, I think it would be so cool to be good at this game.
First things first, add a competitive mode. That way, super competitive players can have a challenge. And it would also help us casual players because it would filter out some of the adult rage babies.
So, just a little note to the people who made this game. There's actually two notes. Number one, please, for the love of all that is holy, add a competitive mode.
And secondly, make it so there are servers where people can choose which classes are allowed. So you could have a sniper-only server, or a mechanic-only server, or if you're a masochist, an assaulter-only server.
Dude, I've been up here for this entire battle and no one has shot me. I'm on the top of the mountain, in plain view, a sniper. No one cares. Holy crap! There was just a little sliver of his head showing through the rocks.
Anyway, I'm recording this directly after my 1,000 subscriber live stream, and it was a dumpster fire. It was really bad. My audio sounded like this the entire time. All the footage was really grainy. You couldn't really tell what was going on. No one was there. The point that I'm really trying to drive home here is that it was not good. But with that out of the way, I truly hope that you have a fantastic day, and hopefully, I'll see you next week. Please don't watch the live stream VOD. It's really bad.